I'm Melanie Meisner, and my partner was.
Kaylin Jacobs.
And so this is assessment C9, and I got it incorrect. So Kaylin is going to help me figure out what I did wrong. I know that I just messed up simple math, so basically algebra. And so what I didn't know was how to find K and X. So I'm going to show you how to get C.
So, since we know that these two lines are parallel, what does that make these two angles?
Corresponding.
Good.
So, to find C, we are going to do 5C minus 12 and set it equal to 3C minus 7 plus 7. Thank you. So, the first step we have to do is add 12 to each side. So, that gives us 5C equals 3C plus 19. So then from there, we're going to subtract 3C from each side and end up with 2C is equal to 19. From here, we have to divide by 2 to get C alone. So, C equals 9.5. So then, to fill in these two corresponding angles, they will both be 35.5 degrees.
Because you did what exactly?
So, I filled in 9.5 for C and did the math and ended up with 35.5. Okay, now I'm going to hand the marker over to Keelan, who will show us how to find K and X.
Okay. So what you need to do next is, well, you can see that there's an X here and there's an X here. So basically, since you know that 35.5 is this top angle, you have to know that 180 degrees minus 35.5 is, do you know? Can you figure out 180 degrees minus 35.5?
Yes, let me use my calculator. 180 minus 35.5 equals 144.5.
So that means that X is
144.5.
Okay. So then what do you do?
So, we are going to fill in 144.5 for X here and subtract 18. Yeah, we got a dead marker here. It's okay, we're trying to fix it.
Here, you write it.
Okay. Oh. 144.5.
That makes X.
We're going to do 144.5 minus 18, which equals, let me get my calculator. 126.5. So that makes this 26.5. So X equals 144.5. Now, Keelan, I'm still confused on how we found what K is, since there's no other K to set it equal to.
Disregard anything that's down here.
Really?
To find out what this is. Well, since this is a parallel line,
Yes.
you basically have to cover this so it's not in your way, so you don't have to get confused.
Okay.
But this angle here and
Mhm.
this angle here are they're alternate. Yeah, say it.
Exterior. Would this and this be alternate interior angles?
It would be.
No way!
Yes, and
It's crazy.
so what you would have to, that means that they're equal, basically.
Yes.
So what you have to do is write 7K minus 6 is equal to 35.5.
Wow.
So, how do we find K?
Add 6 to both sides.
Okay. What does that get?
41.5 is equal to 7K.
Then you would do,
Divided by 7,
okay.
which equals 8.5. So K is equal to 8.5.
And
So, to find this angle, we're going to fill it in here.
Yeah.
So, calculator. We have 7 times 8.5 equals 59.5 minus 6 equals 53.5. So, there we go. We have filled in every angle.
oh wait, no,
We have, no, that looks incorrect to me.
because these have to be alternate.
Yeah.
So did I do something wrong?
Let's see. Let's check over your work. Well,
Maybe
maybe they're not. No, they're not. And we will tell you why. Because these two lines are not stated as parallel. Only these two are.
Good job.
Thank you.
So now what do you do?
So we leave it as it is. Because I'll explain why. So,
These are still the right answers.
yes, these are the right answers. The reason why these two are not equal is because the two horizontal lines are parallel, but it was never stated that the vertical lines were. So we never 100% knew that they were alternate interior angles.
Yeah.
So I hope that clarified it for you.
That was practice C9,
Yes.
and we're going to do the second
Yes.
question.
Now we are going to explain how to find the angle LOW so that NA is parallel to OW.
So, what you need to know before you get into this is that there's two ways to figure out this problem. So,
I'm going to explain the first way, and Caitlin's going to explain the second way.
yes.
So first way to do this is these three angles have to add up to 180 degrees. So these two angles add up to 94 degrees. So if we want to get to 180, that means the third one has to be 86 degrees. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So then from there, since these two lines are parallel, we also know that this angle
It's just
that this angle right here also has to equal 86 degrees.
because these two angles are
Corresponding.
yes.
So, from here, we are going to find out that angle LOW equals 40 degrees.
So it's 40 degrees. The second way to solve this problem is by not knowing what is if you add up 53 and 41, and that equals 94. So these two angles also have to be 94 if we want to say that OW is parallel to NA. So that means that this has to be 40 in order for it to equal 94, because they are also corresponding angles. And then you would find, you don't really need to find out this angle, but we did that for the other problem because there's two ways to figure this out. So yeah, obviously this would be 86. Perfect.
By following either of these two ways, you can conclude that angle LOW is 40 degrees.
Because
Corresponding angles.
because
They have to add up to 94 degrees.
and and A is
NAO?
is
Oh, NA is parallel to OW.
yes, that's
Duh.
why it works.
Because it's stated. So this is because parallel lines create corresponding angles.
Perfect.
Thank you
Good job.
for